Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm reviewing the Harrows Oracle from the new Harrows 2019 range. Very nice looking dart they are, and this is the 23 gram version. You can also get them in 22 grams and 24 grams and 26 grams. And this is 90% tungsten, and they've got two coatings on the barrel, a black titanium coating and a jade metallic coating, which is the green that you can see in the grooves. And the retail for a very reasonable £49.95, so let's check them out. So the darts come in this neat cardboard box and got a lot of graphics on the packaging. On the back you've got a detailed picture of the darts and a couple of the features highlighted, and then you've got a technical drawing with some of the measurements. As you can see, it says made in England, and it says it includes an extra set of ringed laser cut points. So if you just push that little red section there, you've got a slide out cardboard tray, and it's got a plastic tray holding the contents with a kind of a velvety covering. And the darts are in a little point holder, very nice looking barrels, and they come supplied with the Super Grip Fusion two-tone stems, and that's in between size. And you've got a set of Harrows Prime 100 micron Oracle flights, and like I said, on the back there's your spare set of points, but obviously you'll need a repointer to repoint your darts with them. Darts are fitted with a black coated point, and it's a straight barrel or parallel profile shape. It's got a slightly tapered nose, but the grip itself is uniform pretty much the full length of the barrel, apart from the smooth band in the middle and the little beveled edge right at the end. But it's got a very nice black nitride coating, and then it's got the jade metallic coating in between the grooves, so contrasts quite nicely with the black. But then it's got these staggered cutouts cross cut across the length of the barrel, and that gives it another slightly change of colour. You got the natural tungsten showing through, so quite a interesting looking dart, quite a nice unique style. Grip wise, I wouldn't say it's overly grippy, probably still maybe around about medium to maybe just about high medium, but there's still some edginess off those thin rings. These wider rings are kind of angled with a little bevel there, so you can just about feel some edginess from the thin rings, but should be fine for any style grip, front, middle or rear. I know that it's got that smooth band in the middle, but still plenty of grip either side of that. It's got a slightly chunky feel to it, and as you roll it in your fingers there's a very slight well, I wouldn't say hexagonal feel, but there's this kind of a straight edge feel. Might be coming off those cross cuts, I think, but it's only very slight. But other than that, it's quite a nice feel to the grip. And you've got your Fusion Grip two-tone stems and the Harrows Prime Oracle flights. The darts fit with a 25mm black coated point. There's a slight taper to the nose, and that section is 3.6mm. Still got the cross cuts on it though. And as you go along, you've got these sections of beveled rings with thin rings above and the staggered cross cuts. That's the cutter head grip, that's 20mm, and then you've got a smooth band of 3mm in the middle, and then you've got more of the cutter head grip with 21.6mm and then a small bevel of 1.8mm on the end. Length is 50mm, width is 6.8mm. $23.1 grams, 23.1 grams again, and 23.1, so all perfectly matched, and the full setup is 24.67 grams. With nothing attached, the balance is towards the front, and with the supplied setup it moves slightly behind the centre point, and this is the balance with medium in between short, extra short stems and standard flights. The grip itself is a little bit more grippy than when I was just feeling it, but it's very subtle. I think I just slightly feel the edges of the thin rings. I kind of feel the cross cuts as well, but I think the way the wider rings are beveled, it just gives a little bit of gap, just so you can get a feel of the thin ring. So it just has a slightly more edgy feel when you come to throw it. How long the grip will last though, that's another matter. I mean, obviously every dart wears down, but I think the good thing with these is the thin rings are kind of protected just a little bit by the wider rings at the front, but obviously they'll still wear down eventually. Great looking dart though, and I'm going to try it from the middle now. It's got the smooth band in the middle, but still a little bit of grip either side. It's definitely a little bit smoother in flight from the middle. I got a bit of spin with my front grip. I think it's just because I was getting a bit more bite off the cross cuts. But even if you're a middle gripper and you think the smooth band in the middle is not going to be any good for your grip, I wouldn't worry too much because it's only narrow, so you're still getting a fair bit of grip either side. And obviously if you're a natural middle gripper, you're going to throw it better than what I am. I think I did better with the middle than the front though. But like I say time and time again, it's a straight barrel dart, so it can suit any style. So I'm going to try the race section now, so I'm fully onto the cut ahead grip again. Almost in a straight line, but not together. I'm getting a bit more fishtaily from the rear, but I always expect that because it's just not my natural grip. But starting to like the feel of this grip though. Like I say, it's just a very subtle feel, but no slippage on my fingers at all, so a little bit more effective than I first thought it would be. There you go, treble. So that's the Harrows Oracle. Like I said, it's a great looking dart. I do like the green colour showing up through the grooves. It really contrasts nicely with the black. Like I said, or did I say, kind of reminds me of the Matrix kind of graphics, green and black. But it's, like I said, a very subtle kind of a grip. How long it'll last, I don't know, but while it does, it's got a nice feel to it, and it's a little bit more grippy than you first think, but obviously when you look at it you'd think it's a lot more grippy because of the cross cuts, and it kind of looks as if it's more spiky than it is. But yeah, like I say, it's a subtle feel. When you're throwing the dart, you can just feel the little thin rings kind of edging into your skin, so I think a lot of the grip is coming from that. But even for middle grippers it wasn't too bad, and it was actually very smooth for me through the air from the middle, so I would say any style grip it should be fine, whether you're front, middle or rear. And price wise, at just under £50 or around about £50, it's certainly not a bad price considering how the darts are increasing in price these days, and obviously with all that machining and the 2 coats, I'd say that's quite reasonable. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.